It took 7 years to get a formal diagnosis from my mom for FTD. My mother was the life of the party. Very boisterous, beautiful woman. She loved to dance, she loved to talk a lot to a lot of people. She had this big smile, a lot of laughter. You meet her, you loved her right away. So my mother was diagnosed with dementia at the age of 55, but her symptoms, we can look back, was at the age of 50. She would say certain things that didn't make sense. She was living on her own and she would say, hey, there was a giraffe running down the street. And we was like, Mama, what do you mean a giraffe running down the street? Or there was somebody in my room. We would hear from her neighbors that she would walk at 11 o'clock at night down a very, we say dangerous street. She would get so excited that she would pass out because she couldn't regulate herself. She couldn't manage her emotions. She started to have issues with speaking, where she would stumble her words, or they get jumbled, or she would go too fast and she would stutter. She never did that before. We didn't know that she was actually having certain signs and symptoms then until we looked back after the diagnosis. So when the doctor gave us the dementia diagnosis, he did not lead us to any type of supports at that time. He did not say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and find a way to have your mom evaluated to find out the type of dementia that she has, and then also connect you to resources and supports to continue that journey on as a caregiver. The diagnosis was not just important for my mother, it was important for us as our caregivers. We were going to have the length of that care and provide that care for her no matter what. All we needed was the information to do it right. Once we got educated on what the behaviors and symptoms and then how to help and be able to support an individual who has FTD, we treated our mother differently. We helped her differently. We were more patient. We understood that she wasn't doing things on purpose. We understood it wasn't memory. We said in the African American community, dementia is just looked at as something as a term of mental illness. Dementia is an umbrella term. So if you explain that to the African American and Latino communities, they sometimes, I just don't understand. I just see my husband, my wife, my son, my daughter, and that my mother, my father, and they're not recognizing that there's a change in the brain, and that having a true diagnosis is what you need to understand to provide the proper care for your loved one. She wasn't just a disease, she was my mom.